She was married at what age?
They say that she was like 13 or something.
3.
Or 3?
Yeah.
Holy goodness.
And that's in the Bible. Yeah. She was married at what age?
They say that she was like 13 or something.
3.
Or 3?
Yeah.
Holy goodness.
And that's in the Bible. Yeah.
Oh Aisha, Allah told me in Quran 1094 to clear your doubt from Bible. But this Mardud Kazab, Uthman ibn Farooq, is creating doubt with lies from Bible. Oh Aisha, help me get rid of this Mardud.
The incident on Mount Moriah, Genesis 22, and the birth of Rebecca happened at the same time.
No.
Yeah, where are you getting that from, dude?
No.
Yeah, where are you getting it from?
In fact, CP will take Shahada and say that Allah is Satan and Muhammad is his messenger. If you can show in Genesis 22 that it says Rebecca was born at that time.
Yeah, now guys, see why I said you have to pay very careful attention? If the Assyrian Encyclopedia and Christian Prince don't immediately know what you're talking about when you say Rebecca was 3 years old, then you should be thinking there's probably not evidence for it. And then we ask, now notice, guys, the reason I'm pointing this out is, notice when you put something like this on the screen, someone might be looking at this and say, well, he's giving references there. He's giving references, so I guess he's making a slam dunk case here, right? Notice everything depends on number 3 there. The incident on Mount Moriah in Genesis 22 and the birth of Rebecca happened at the same time. When you go down to the bottom, next comment, when Isaac was 36 or 37 years old, same time when Sarah died, Genesis 23. The verses all looked together, tells us that Isaac was 37 years old when Rebecca was born.
He's challenging us to read it. Look, friend, I will take Shahada. Okay, here you go. He wants to read Genesis chapter 22, 20 to 24. Let's read it. After these things, Abraham was told, Milcah has also borne children to your brother Nahor. Uz, his firstborn, Buz, his brother, Kamul, the father Aram. Now watch what he did. Kesed, Hazo, Pildash, Jitla, and Bathul.
This is amazing. This is
no,
amazing.
it's 23.
Deception.
Okay. Bathul became the father of Rebekah. Milcah gave birth to these 8 to Nahor, Abraham's brother. His concubine, whose name was Ruma, also bore Tiba, Gaham, Tahash, Mecca. He took a passage that talks about that Bathul, who's related to Abraham, was the father, became the father of Rebekah, and assumes it happened that moment.
Yeah, he says, after these things, Abraham was told,
yes,
Milcah has also borne children to your brother Nahor.
Yes.
Then it goes into a genealogy.
Yes.
Then it starts giving the genealogy.
And then it mentions Bathul became the father of Rebekah. And then it mentions Milcah gave birth to these 8 to Nahor. So it mentions Bathul, who's related to Abraham, that he too had a child. Because why she mentioned? She's going to be important later in the narrative. Because Rebecca is going to be the wife of Isaac. But if you just go to Genesis 24, for the life of me, David.
Should we read it? Should we read a little bit of Genesis 24?
Yeah, 24, read. As you read it, here's what I want to understand. How many 3-year-olds go and get water from a well and take care of flocks? Mm-hmm. How many 3-year-olds understand at the age of 3, this man is going to come and ask for my hand in marriage? Maybe in his world, in Islam's world, where you have talking trees and talking stones and food that talk, and Muhammad riding on an animal that's between a donkey and a horse, a mule, and ascends throughout the 7 heavens. Maybe in that world, in that sick world, right? Or when Satan stays in the upper part of your nose and you got to flush him out water, or stars or missiles that you hurl at jinn. In that world, 3-year-olds go to the wells, draw out water, and take care of flocks. Because I'm sure you had your 3-year-old son doing that too, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and read some of this. And guys, we're this isn't just nitpicking here, right? I mean, there's the point that's under discussion, but then there's the larger point, which is, why do they do this, guys, right? Yeah. We quote their sources, we tell them what's in their sources, we give them their sources, and then in response, they make up a bunch of stuff and try to misrepresent people that they claim to respect in the Bible. Right?
All right.
That Muhammad married a 6-year-old girl.
That is not true.
That's fact.
That's not a fact.
Oh Aisha, now this Mardud Uthman ibn Farooq is calling you a liar. This is true. This is in fact that I marry you when you were 6.
After so much agony, Prophet Muhammad eventually died on Aisha's lap.